tell Tone there's some real money in the room.
Around what point do you meet Sauce's mom?
Ooh, you going way back. Let me see. I met Sauce's mom at a party. I believe it was a New Year's Eve party, and I can tell you where it was at. It was held at the Hyatt Regency on West Thomas, that old Hyatt Regency right before you get to Highway 6.
Okay.
And we was invited to this party. Matter of fact, my best friend's girlfriend at the time invited us to the party, and we went. And I was there, we were chilling, you know, we're having fun. We were young then too, about 25, 24 years old, something like that. And when she walked in, I was like, man, who is that? And we started talking. She said she liked the way I was built. I told her the way you was built. And from that point forward, we just kind of, it just connected. And it went from there.
Yeah.
Yep, it went from there.
So at some point, you found out she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how'd you take that?
That was a big event because up until then I hadn't had any kids yet, but I was always excited about wanting to be a father because I had so many plans. I wanted to make sure I wasn't one of the kind of fathers that, okay, I did football, this is what you're gonna do too. I already knew that God was gonna bless me with a talented child. My job was to figure out where his talent would be and lead to, and then from that point I would back him up. So once I found out she was pregnant, I told her, I said, you know what, not only you pregnant, but you're gonna have a boy. Ain't no way you gonna know what it, I just found, I said, all right, just go check it out. She went and checked it out, came back to the house, and was just standing me like this here. I said, it's a boy, right? How many weeks are you? About 6 weeks left. How do you know this? I said, it just, the Spirit of God let me know about this. I'm telling you, because Junior's gonna be a superstar. I'm telling you, I'm already calling him Junior, but he's gonna be a great superstar. And she was like, okay. And from the time Junior was born, he was different from the other kids. And what I mean by difference is he able to talk quickly, he thought quickly. He would always act at least 5 years more than what he was. If he was 2, he acted like he was, 7, 8 years old. He was always very mature and very smart. And he was a real quick thinker. And memory was just unbelievable. I mean, you could tell him something and he repeat he could be looking at something and be listening to you at the same time. And then you'd be like, Junior, you're not paying attention. He'll repeat every word for word, what you just said. And he over here doing something else. It's crazy how his brain functions like that. That's why when he's able to rap, he can do it and just do it frequently and fluid. And people be wondering how the hell he do it, because his memory is it's like a computer. It's crazy. Now it might be messed up now, but back then, whew, I used to sit back and go, golly. I never forget the first time I got him a laptop. He was really pushing me about him wanting to do the rap thing, because we tried football, we tried basketball, we tried even baseball. He was good in all of them, but he just wasn't his interest. When he said rap, I was like, oh, man, this is gonna be a long journey. Okay, that's what you wanna do. I bought him that laptop. He went upstairs. Within one day, I went up there, I checked him out, see what he was really working or playing. He had over 300 songs. 300. See, Daddy, look. I said, what is all that? He said, these are the songs that I made, but I'm not through with them yet, but these are the samples. He did 300. All kind of music. I mean, it was crazy. It was like, I said, this boy is really talented. And I told his stepmom and his mama, I was like, Junior is not, he's normal, but he's extremely talented. The closest thing I could bring Junior to is, I don't know if you ever seen a Michael Jackson documentary when he was in the stage showing the guys how to do his beats with his mouth and his brain. That's how Junior would rap. Same thing. He was good in poetry too.
How old was he around this time?
Probably 10, 11 years old, young.
Right.
He'd been saying he wanted to do it when he was 7, 8. Now he's too young, but he was steady rapping then. I was like, and when he rapped, it wasn't like the other kid. They be no, he get up there and be flowing, and I'm watching him. I'm like, I don't know too much about rap, but this boy sounds good. I'm not just saying it because I'm the dad, but he really sounds good. So when he got a little older, and they would have different rap battles, they would have like challenges and all kind of stuff. I would make sure to take him just to see, just to test the waters. He won everything he participated in. The battles, the different tryouts. I mean, he won every. Matter of fact, he was supposed to premiere in a show they were gonna shoot here in Houston called Houston High. And he had won the leading role in it, because they were doing a story about Texas and Houston rappers, the young ones coming up, and the funding went out on it, but I still got the application for it. Yep. That's why they didn't finish it.
Right. So at some point, Walk gets involved in the streets. Did you start noticing like changes in the behavior, or?
Yes, the aggressiveness. I mean, it was like it was already going through stuff at school because of at that point in school it was a lot of hate going on because of attention. I call those the attention years, because everybody was doing what they could to get attention. I don't care whether it's robbing, stealing, rapping, playing sports. It was all about getting that attention. And he got in a lot of different fights at school and this, that, and the third. And it was one thing after another. And that was really the tough years, because I'm still trying to plant these positive seeds. But then when he walks out that door, Lord only knows what kind of seeds are being planted. So it was a challenge. Any parent at that time that had a child from junior high school through high school went through those tough times, because I want to say being in the streets at that time was unfortunately a very popular thing. It wasn't no such thing as you just going to a party and you chilling and having fun. It was all about fighting and who's dominant, and it was just insane. But trying to deal with that, and then you still got to maintain the family, everything. Them was some real tough times. I thank God, that he brought us through it, because it was tough.
Yeah. How'd you take it when you seen he was involved in gang-related activity? He was fighting. He's doing this. He's doing that.
I had to think smart, because I figured if I respond the way a normal parent would respond to something like that, it's only going to push him further away.
Right.
And we're going to really be enemies, and I'm not going to get resolved what's done. I'm going to just go into the belly of the beast and figure out and become friends and find out why these guys act like this and what's the problem. And you know what I found out? And it's sad to say, but it's true. 9 of those boys out of 10, he didn't have no father, or their mama was on drugs. It was all the same similarities. So therefore, I understood why they were so angry, number one.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.